I stepped up to the plate.
You stepped right
I had
to
a little
that,
meeting
for sure.
with Vince Russo, and there's a spot next week in the X Division. And the only man to fill that spot, me and Vince Russo came to that conclusion, is yours truly, Michael Shane. Yeah, that's right.
You know what you've done, Michael Shane? You put yourself squarely in this crossface. What you've done, Michael Shane, you know my reputation in this business. It ain't about talent. It ain't about ability. It's about who can stand up to the backside. Shut up. It's about who can swim the river. It's about who can be a champion. I was going to take the two of you kids, put you under my wing, and make you great, make you champions. And after all I've done for you, this is what you give me. This is the respect that you both show me. Did you know about this? This is the respect I get.
This Wednesday, NWA TNA, it's Christopher Daniels versus Michael Shane. Now, Michael, don't think that I've forgotten about our history. You see, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I can see this scar above my ear. I remember how you threw me into the steel steps here at the asylum. I remember how every time I had a chance at the X Division title, it was you that stood in my way. And I remember the night I walked into this ring with the girls of X2, and it was your title that hung above the ring. So this Wednesday, you and I battle once again. But this time it's for the prestige of being a part of TNA. But you have to understand one thing, Michael Shane. Who's better than the Fallen Angel to represent TNA when we go for the America's Cup?
This is about what I want, what Michael Shane wants.
I will join Team TNA, and we will bring the America's Cup back where it belongs. And the first step to that goal is you, Michael Shane. See you this Wednesday.
What you see here is real.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way toward the ring, accompanied by the new franchise from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 218 pounds, Michael Shane.
His resume, his credentials to become a member of Team NWA, difficult to dismiss. How do you top, for instance, the longest running X Division champion in TNA history for starters? What do you think about these recent rash of problems with the team franchise, Shane Douglas and Tracy? I think Michael Shane needs to get refocused on the X Division.
And his opponent from the City of Angels, weighing 222 pounds, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
He's been a standout performer in the NWA Tag Team and X Division since making his TNA debut. But many feel that his international success may have hurt Christopher Daniels when it comes to winning the X Division title. Have his frequent tours of Japan been a major reason that the X Division Championship has eluded him? But think about the international experience. That would come in awfully handy against teams from around the world.
So much at stake, Mike, as we're joined here at the table by the franchise Shane Douglas. So much at stake in this match. The winner takes Sanjay Dutt's place in Team NWA. Both of these guys would be incredible members of that team. There's so much on the line right here.
Well, I disagree. They'd both be great for the TNA team. I gotta say, Michael Shane is primed, he's pumped, and he's ready for this match. He's ready to prove to the entire TNA community he is the best X Division champion of all time.
We're going to spend a lot of time focusing on this matchup. As a quick pin attempt here. Quick roll-up by Daniels. And Michael Shane just slapped the taste right out of his mouth.
Oh, nice tackle there by Daniels, and it set him off.
Daniels goes right to the mount, reins in those right hands, and then fires him off. Face first into the turnbuckle, follows it up with the knife-edge chop. Action, total non-stop action, right from the opening bell. Great elevation with the back body drop.
Well, these two have got so much competitive spirit. I'm going to tell you something. This is an unbelievable match. I've been looking forward to this all day. But I got to ask you, Shane, you guys have seemed to be having your problems week after week, but then every time you come out, are you able to smooth things over? Is everything good in Camp Franchise?
Like I said before, Don West, every true family has its fight. We've had ours, but we're together as a unit tonight. Tonight, Michael Shane starts off with his X Division championship, and who knows what's next for the franchise.
You know, the franchise Shane Douglas, you've been around this business for an awful long time. I mean, everything from breaking bones, breaking necks in your background. What do you think about this? Oh, man, what elevation that time by Daniels, sending Shane out to the floor. He landed with a thud.
Oh, he landed wrong, too. I'm going to tell you something right now. He could be hurt.
Suck it up, kid. Suck it up.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about as we see Daniels measuring him from the ring apron. This tough love that you've been exhibiting with Michael Shane. I mean, Shane Douglas, the franchise. You're not getting soft, are you, by turning the other cheek?
What are you talking about, getting soft? There's been one word that's defined my career, Professor, and that's the word successful. I ain't going to be no different here. It's going to start tonight. Watch how much this tough love takes this franchise to the next level.
Maybe a different situation for you when it comes to the wrestling business, but similar to your years as a teacher. When I see you out here with Michael Shane, when I see you out here with Tracy, it's almost as if you're educating the youth.
Well, I couldn't have put it better, Professor. You know as well as anybody else, to be a great champion in this business, you've got to learn from the greats. I call myself one of the greats. These kids are fortunate to have me as their professor, if you will.
Let's get the wrestler's perspective on the situation involving Vince Russo as Daniels, the fallen angel, fires Shane through the ring ropes and out to the floor. I mean, Russo's in a very difficult predicament. I mean, give us a little wrestler's perspective. Who's Vince Russo going to put in the cage tonight against Jeff Jarrett for a shot at the title?
Let me put it to you this way. You've asked if I'm getting soft, if I'm becoming more of a teacher in my later years in the business. Maybe I'll just go petition to put the franchise in that spot. Hey, ain't above me to win a title. I've done it before in my career, and who knows? Maybe might just ditch it in a garbage can again.
Well, Shane Douglas trying to put himself in the possible title picture for tonight, joining Raven, James Storm, Ron the True Killings, and obviously AJ
Styles, yes. But right now, as you see Michael Shane taking control right here. Oh, what a move by Michael Shane.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
I'm going to tell you, this has been back and forth from the start, Mike. And Shane, this is unbelievable. These two are competitors of the highest degree.
Primed and ready is the defining term for Michael Shane tonight. He's out on a quest. He's ready to prove himself. This is his holy grail.
Don West mentioned it earlier. The decision by Sanjay Dutt to concentrate on winning the X Division title held by Frankie Kazarian made him fourth in his position on Team NWA. NWA officials deciding to match up Michael Shane and Christopher Daniels to determine who gets the spot on Team NWA. And we have a huge announcement, Don, coming later tonight.
Oh, yes.
Quick roll up by
Daniels.
Kick!
I'll tell you what, Daniels almost caught him off guard right there and stole one here real quick. You know, I got to be honest with you, Mike. It wouldn't bother me if either one of these guys became members of Team NWA. I mean, how do you lose? Two of the best athletes. I mean, Michael Shane held the X Division title longer than anyone. Christopher Daniels, former tag team champion with Triple X. Both these guys have tasted the gold.
I think you're right. I think it's a win-win situation for Team NWA as we see
Tracy
outside.
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute. What's the story on this cast, Shane Douglas? What's it been? 4 months that she's had this cast on her wrist and arm?
She's a slow healer. She's trying to help up Christopher Daniels there, and he took a slip and fall.
Oh,
way
trying
to go,
to
girl.
help, yeah.
Way to help.
Tell you what, when I need help, I know who I'm not calling.
Shane rolls Daniels back into the ring.
Look at Michael Shane's tenacity. Look at in his eyes. They say they're a window to a man's soul. If that's the case, he's intent on winning and hurting people.
Think about Team NWA. You add Michael Shane, you really add youth to the team mix. Christopher Daniels, well, I'm just thinking about Christopher Daniels and the opportunity for him to reunite with Elix Skipper. Remember Triple X? You're right, Don. I think it's win-win. You called it no-lose. Win-win situation for Team NWA as we see Tracy helping out.
Oh. And by pulling on Michael Shane like that, it just increased the torque on Christopher Daniels' body right there.
Look how he's cutting Christopher Daniels' wind up. It's so difficult to breathe in that position.
And look how Tracy positions herself there, finding the referee sees it and kicks her right in the wrist. And I have to say she deserved it.
Come on!
Standing switch and a reversal by Daniels, but again Tracy gets him.
Hey!
He had enough.
Got him by the hair. Bring her up to the apron. Uh-oh.
He just stood there too long, as you see. Michael Shane took advantage of it and broke it up.
It was that momentary distraction.
Well, but you know what? Christopher Daniels had to make a point.
Make a point. Nobody touches Tracy except me or him.
Oh, man. Nice move by Michael Shane.
Slingshot into a cross-body block with impact. Did you hear when he connected with Daniels?
Christopher Daniels' head hit the mat. He's lucky there was a mat around this ring, or he'd have been knocked out cold.
Did you see Michael Shane interacting with the TNA fans there? A year ago, he would have shied away from it. Now, right face to face. I love his new
Look at this
attitude.
again.
Oh, man. Look at the impact of that collision.
Christopher Daniels is only going to be able to suck up so much of this. He's ripe for the picking.
He also, when he landed on that right there, you could see he hit Christopher Daniels' arm. You could see he's been holding it. Now he's trying to fight back and fight through the pain.
Using his right hand to unleash some offense against Shane, who shoots him
Oh,
off.
what a move!
Releases him overhead. Hooks the near leg. Able to get a 2 count from referee Mike Posey. Again at stake in this one-on-one matchup. A position, a spot on Team NWA. Huge announcement later tonight about upcoming cup matches, Don. We've got huge news for the month of May.
You won't believe what we're going to tell you later on. And as you see right here, Michael Shane now in total control. Ever since he caught Christopher Daniels outside the ring, it has been all him.
I'll give you this. Christopher Daniels is tenacious. He ain't saying he's going to die easy.
Daniels trying to fight back from a knee. But just as soon as he gets back up to his vertical base, just as soon as he gets back up to his feet, Michael Shane cuts him off.
You know, you might not admit it, Shane Douglas, but when you were performing your new franchise, I would have to think that Christopher Daniels was somebody you were looking at. Oh, what a move right there. But it took a lot out of him. Can he go in and get the pin?
Daniels used the flowing locks, the hair of Michael Shane, took 2 hands full and drove him face first to the mat.
Right, he pulled his hair.
Daniels,
you said it.
Slow to recover, possibly, Don, still favoring that injured arm.
You know, I can't even tell. You know, he masked it so well. It's almost like it's the abdomen. I mean, I thought it was the arm, but then I saw him grabbing his stomach. Oh, man.
T-boned him overhead.
Christopher Daniels taking total control right here.
He's in trouble.
It is. It's like his ribs, Mike. Oh, he's got it.
Powers him down, 2.
Oh,
man.
How did he get out of that?
Way to go, kid. Way to go.
Boy,
he ain't going down.
If those of you at home could see the look, the expression on the face of the franchise, Shane Douglas, here at the broadcast table, as Christopher Daniels was just this close to putting away Michael Shane. Here's the corner mount, and Shane cuts him off, tosses him down.
Oh, nice kick by Michael Shane. Perfectly placed.
Caught him with the boot.
Both men are going to the well. They're reaching deep into the gut. Both of them want to win this. But there's one man who's superior because he's had my interaction.
Shane Douglas is right. It's gut check time for these two. Michael Shane, look out.
Oh, Christopher Daniels hit it perfectly. And Michael Shane got it you know where. And look at him. It's taking the air out of him.
I've seen enough.
Oh,
wait a minute.
man.
Shane Douglas leaves the broadcast table as Daniels drops Michael Shane to the floor. You see Douglas trying to cheer on Michael Shane. He's
trying to get him
enough.
fired up, trying to get him back in the ring.
Here goes Daniels.
Oh, look at that perfectly kicked by Christopher Daniels.
Baseball slide
Right
kick.
in front of Shane Douglas.
Come on, kid. Come on.
I'm sure you can hear it over our headset microphones. Come on, kid. Look at this. He pushed him out of the way.
Oh, he took the blow.
He took the bullet.
He took the bullet right there for Michael Shane.
Split leg moonsault. And then...
Oh, wait a minute. Michael Shane just pushes him out of the way.
After he took the bullet for him, he just tossed him right out of the play.
Showing no respect for Shane Douglas. Oh, it's Christopher Daniels. Gives no respect to Michael Shane.
Powerful clothesline as Shane Douglas has got a steel chain.
He's got a chain in his hand.
Douglas trying to get back up to his feet. Still feeling the after effects of that moonsault outside the ring by Daniels, who rolls Shane in.
I got to give it to Shane Douglas, though. Pushed Michael Shane out of the way to take it. I think he knew that if Daniels had hit it, it could have been the end of this match.
Keep an eye on Douglas. He's got a chain wrapped around his hand, Don.
Oh, you see right there, Christopher Daniels puts him down. There it is. Look at his right hand. You can see the chain right there.
Is he going to go for the BME?
The best moonsault ever, and he hits it perfectly. 1, 2, no! How did he kick out of that?
Miraculously, he's able to get the shoulder up as Michael Shane and survive and stay alive in this match. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels? Is it going to be Michael Shane that gets that final position on Team NWA?
Now we see that Shane Douglas has the chain wrapped around. Is he going to try to sneak one in when the ref's not looking, or is he going to try to pass it off to Michael Shane?
Tracy cheering on Shane from ringside.
What a match.
Advantage is now swung back in favor of Michael Shane. Reversed off into the corner, sent chest first in by Daniels.
Oh, what a super kick! That was unbelievable! He hit it perfectly!
He drilled him with the super kick.
All he's got to do right now is go for the pin and it's over. There's nobody going to get up from that.
Shane Douglas has covered him.
You gotta be kidding!
He kicked out at two.
Unbelievable. That was one of the best super kicks I've ever seen, Mike. He caught it right flush. And Christopher Daniels, I mean, we've seen Christopher Daniels take a headshot to the stairs one time, and a normal man would have been out for good. Not this guy. He's got fight.
Went for the fisherman DDT, but it was reversed by Daniels, who caught him with the enziguri. This could be it. Here's one. Here's two.
Oh, he got out of it.
Again, keep in mind that what's at stake here, Don, and that's why we're seeing almost superhuman efforts from both of these individuals.
Oh, headbutt right there by Christopher Daniels, and he caught it perfectly.
He's got Shane rocking, but he's able to counter, shoot him off into the ropes, ducks the clothesline, to go behind. Is he going to go for the last fight?
Shane Douglas, Tracy had the referee distracted, and Shane Douglas caught Christopher Daniels in the back of the head with the chain.
He hit him with the chain, flushed. The referee didn't see it, but we sure did. Take him. Cover him. Pin him. What?
Michael Shane saying no.
What? What?
He wants to do it his way, he's saying. He doesn't want to do it Shane Douglas' way.
He doesn't want the help from Douglas.
He wants the super kick.
He's loading up for the super kick. Oh, we've seen these problems over the past couple of weeks, and they continue for the new franchise.
Oh!
STO! One, two, got it!
The winner of the match, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels!
Shane Douglas can't believe it. Michael Shane, you got to give him the respect. He wanted to do it his way, but his way cost him.
And here come the other Team NWA members. Primetime Elix Skipper, Chris Sabin, and team captain Jerry Lynn, welcoming the newest member, the newest addition to the team. Team NWA is the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Captain Jerry Lynn comes out, endorses the new member, Christopher Daniels, and I'm telling you, what a team that's going to be.
Michael Shane wanted to do it on his own. Michael Shane wanted to use his patented move, the super kick. He didn't want to take advantage of the chain shot from Shane Douglas. And boy, did it cost him in the end.
Oh, Shane Douglas is ticked. He said he had it set up. He had the win for him. Shane Douglas has the win at all costs mentality. Michael Shane wanted to win it his way.
Why? You can see it repeatedly. Reading the lips of Shane Douglas. Asking Michael Shane, his new franchise mate, why? Why didn't you pin him? Why didn't you put him away? Shane Douglas trying to calm down Tracy as well.
You talk about a dysfunctional family. I mean, this family has just had its problems, and it don't seem to be getting better. And I thought actually this time they looked like they really patched up, but you can see right here.
I mean, it sounded like
not on the same page.
Didn't it sound like they had from the conversation from what we heard here with Shane Douglas?
Yes, it did. He said, I'm not going to fight you. Trying to get in the tough.
Wait a minute.
He's just feeling like a father figure here.
Guys, let's stick with this if we can. I know we're scheduled to get an interview, but let's stick with this to see here what goes on. Uh-oh. Do something about it. Did you hear that?
And Shane Douglas says he's not going to fight him. Wait a minute.
He threw Tracy down.
Shane just threw Tracy down.
It's what we talked about with Shane Douglas earlier. Turning the other cheek. He spins Shane around, but Shane pushes him back. Again, they're nose to nose. They're face to face.
Oh, man, Mike, this is... I cannot believe that Shane Douglas is keeping his composure. I can't believe it.
Oh, God. Open hand slap.
That was just about all he could take.
The ultimate show of disrespect on.
Oh, he's taking his watch off.
Tears his shirt off. Hands the watch to Tracy.
He's getting the belt now. Oh, you talk about tough love.
Oh, man. Oh, the bare flesh of Michael Shane being ripped by the belt of Shane Douglas.
Oh, he's just had enough, and he feels like this is the only way to teach this kid a lesson.
And that's exactly what it
wrong.
is.
Someone stop this.
A physical beating is the lesson that Shane Douglas is teaching Michael Shane. Oh, man. Drops him with a right hand.
Michael Shane, though, like I said, I got to respect him for wanting to do it his way, wanting to win the fair way, wanting to earn that spot on Team NWA.
Now, Michael,
and here he is. Come on, good poke in the eyes there by Shane Douglas.
Drops him with the clothesline. Almost as if Shane Douglas had turned the cheek down for the last time. He just couldn't take it any longer.
No, and you know what? That's what I said. I couldn't believe he was keeping his composure. It was almost like he understood. He understood that Michael Shane was upset. And he was trying to teach him a lesson.
Trying to read the lips, trying to listen in on what Douglas is saying to Michael
got
Shane.
The belt right now. What?
She's got the belt, the leather strap wrapped around the neck of Shane Douglas.
And now she's trying to get out. I mean, oh, what a super kick. Caught him perfectly. This is just going haywire, Mike. It's total chaos right now. I don't know who's who.
The weeks of problems, the weeks of dissension between these new franchise members, Michael Shane, Shane Douglas, and Tracy, finally boiling over, Don.
Tracy now strapping it with Shane Douglas' old belt. Oh, the humiliation that's going through right here.
Whipping the leader of the new franchise. Whipping the individual that brought them together originally.
Oh, this plan of Shane Douglas is going totally awry. As security comes out here to put a stop to this.
Here come the black shirts out to break this up. Let's do it. Let's get an answer from Vince Russo. Let's find out who gets the title shot tonight against Jarrett.